Light trots from Delo. Gonna take a shot. Delo scores. The Trevella works again. As Abraham ahead of him slips in Dybala. Dybala has options. Plays it into Canales and there's 1-1 again. McTominay. Martinez. McTominay. Ericsson. Cuts it back. No one's there. There's Delo. Anthony. 2-1. 2-1. We finally done it. Oh my God. Hello, welcome back to the Ramel HD channel and welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United Remember, this is episode 15. This is the season 1 finale. We finally made it to the end of the season, the business end of things. And yeah, we only got 2 games left to play in this campaign. Off camera, we ended up playing 2 games. We beat Bournemouth 4-2 in the league. We also beat West Ham United 2-1 with a dramatic late goal from Alanga. So in today's episode, we are going to be tackling an away trip against Brentford, and then we have a game against Paris Saint-Germain at the very end to cap the video off, to cap the campaign off. So if you don't know by now, I'm going to let it be known. We have already completed the double. We've got the Carabao Cup and the Premier League under our belt, under our first year of management at Manchester United. So yeah, going into this last game, we are going to try and field a young squad, use some of our youth players that we scouted this season, some players that will be good enough to actually play in a first team game. And hopefully you guys get to see good glimpses, not negative ones, but good glimpses of their performances in this next game. Garnacho, Williams, Martial, put in possession by Zanka, Damsgaard, Janelle into Buemo. Nice interception there from Axel Tuanzebe. Benacer, Alanga, Martial knocks it down. Nice pass back into Van der Beek and Martial tucks it away for 1-0. Good vibes already in this episode. Those 2 players combined again, play off each other quite well. Look at this, chests it down into Van der Beek. He slips him back in. Simple finish for the Frenchman. Luke Shaw taken out, and Buemo's gonna go in the book. Luke Shaw's on the ground. Hopefully he can get back up. That's the last thing we need right now. We don't have enough depth at left back for that kind of injury. And Buemo's in the book. Dangerous here. What's up? Henry. Oh, Yarno. Oh, Tony with the finish. It's 1-1. Fantastic move by Brentford. The defense just fell asleep. And yeah, Ivan Toney's there to punish us. At this. Cuts back into Henry. Plays it to Yarno. Easy picks out Tony. Don't know why Williams is in the centre. That just goes to show our defense was all over the place. Played forward. Come on. Dubravka get to that. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's just going to roll out to Maguire. Alanga. Plays into Martial. Takes the ball on his control. Takes a shot and right with the save. 43 minutes gone. It remains 1-1. I'm going to still keep knocking at that door. Keep plucking away at them. Keep poking the bear. It's Garnacho. That's a back, Martial, right foot shot, Zanka with the block. That would have been handball, that's for sure. That definitely would have been handball. The guy literally is a secondary goalkeeper. Look at this. Gonna turn that into a goal scoring opportunity. That little play, that little piece of play there. Well done. Brandon Williams getting stuck in, but it's not enough. Damsgaard takes a shot. Drags it wide, goal kick. So it's the end of the farewell for Tuanzebe. It's his final appearance in the United shirt. He's being replaced by Tendon Mengi. Move this ball around, try to stretch them out. And make more players forward. Ball played in. Martial slipped in, tried to dink the keeper. Should have done a bit better there. Decision making is definitely going to be very costly in this episode if I don't sort it out Can't do that against PSG. That's a wasted opportunity. Here's Alanga. Alanga puts the ball in. Trying to beat, can't even make the right connection. Nice challenge there by Mengi. Referee, what are you saying, man? That is not a foul. Clearly won the ball. I know it was a bit harsh, a bit aggressive, but I won the ball at the end of the day. You're going to book the young man for what reason? This game's an absolute joke. Yeah, I clattered into him, but I got the ball. Okay, so Bruno's going on for Donny van der Beek, but that's not what we're really here to report on. Aiden McHugh and Ben Davison, they're making their way on the field. Alejandro Garnacho and Shaw, they're making their way off. So this is the second time you guys are going to see Ben Davidson in action. This is the first time you're going to see McHugh in action. McHugh's our left back. Ben Davidson is our right winger. They both agreed low moves for the start of the next campaign. So this is just a taste of first team football for them. Hopefully they can go on to be successful on their loan spells. Okay, here's Benacer. Or pass to the left. It's been like that all game. Damsgaard, Henry, Armstrong. They got Adam Armstrong. That's a good signing for them. Cuts it back. Henry, Jensen, Janelt. Done. Well done. Keep this ball moving. Marcus Rashford sets off on a run. Marcus Rashford, come on, Marcus. Come on, Marcus, go on and win it for us. He's done it. He's come off the bench, only a few minutes on the pitch, and Marcus Rashford has gone and just won us the game. There we have it. That should wrap up our campaign in the league. Fantastic display there from Marcus Rashford. Takes the ball in his stride. Did not look like the centre-back was going to catch him, and he buries it. That's it, guys. We are done. We are done with the Premier League campaign. Everything is done. We're over now. Feels good to get that out of the way. Now is the biggest challenge of all. PSG. Hope you guys are ready for that one. So I am very nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's head up into the menu. Yeah, this game is still broken. Team of the tournament is still broken. How is Rashford not in that list? Where's Bruno? Where's Malacia? Where's David De Gea? I'm sure David De Gea's had a better season than Ederson. Where is Martinez? Like, this thing is still broken. But we have some good news. Marcus Rashford is the Golden Boot winner. 38 appearances this season with 28 goals, average match rating 7.2, season assists 12. His transfer value is 52 million. He's definitely not worth 52 million after the campaign he's had. So goalkeeper of the season, this just doesn't make any sense. David De Gea has been given the Golden Glove, goalkeeper of the tournament, but he's not even in the team of the tournament. Player of the tournament, Phil Foden. This guy, Phil Foden, I did sing his praises in the last episode. He's actually registered as a left winger. He's had a really good season. He's definitely had a really good season in the league. And yeah, Luke Shaw's getting his final praise by the press. So this is our mini recap. We managed to bag 101 points. It doesn't beat Manchester City's record, which is 102 points. But it's actually a really solid season, especially for our first campaign. As you can see, the top four is already set in stone. Chelsea, they pipped fourth place to Aston Villa by 4 points. Third place is Liverpool with 79 points. Manchester City far away from Liverpool with 91 points, but we're also far away from Manchester City by 10 points. Arsenal, they managed to get Europa League football. Spurs, they're going to be in the ECL on goal difference because West Ham United share the same amount of points as them, but they finished below them. Ninth place is Everton. Wolverhampton are 10th, and Leicester City just couldn't make it into the top half of the table. But overall, not a terrible season given the fact that they're in a terrible situation in real life. I say this is a good finish for them. Now to the bottom of the table. Brentford, after that defeat, they're now relegated. We actually put the nail in the coffin. We actually helped Bournemouth survive that. But I did say it is probably going to go down to the wire with the sides are 19th, 18th, up to like I would say 15th. But I feel like the teams that were 16th and above, I feel like they managed to separate themselves over the course of the season, and I didn't really update you guys on the points. But you guys can see it there. Bournemouth, they just about survived just by a point. because Brentford, they couldn't get it done on the final day. Okay, so we're about to start the press conference. We are sitting down to answer some questions just before the big game against PSG. So they've mentioned that we've already done the double. They're asking us if we're ready to complete the treble. For me, I don't want to go into this next game with complacency, and I'm definitely confident that we can actually take it to them and actually bag us a victory. But we also need to remember that we're not the only team that possess attacking power, good defensive displays, and have a decent midfield. I feel like PSG, they don't have a better midfield than us, but they still have a midfield that can get the job done. So our main thing is to retain possession, keep calm on the ball, try to not give them too many opportunities by making mistakes at the back. But my thing is with fitness, I feel like the way I've done the weekly schedule, there's no reason to why players are going to miss out on the final. So yeah, let's get into the final. Let's play this game, and hopefully we can bring another trophy back to Manchester. So here we are. Martinez is leading us out. Marquinhos is leading them out. This is a really, really tough encounter. PSG, they didn't have a straightforward route to the final. Neither did we. We just made it look really easy up until the quarterfinals. And then we had a really tough task against Roma. Hopefully we can stick to the task and get a victory over the line. Okay, I hope you guys are ready. This is the lineup for PSG. They have Donnarumma in goal. At the back, they have Hakimi, Stones, Marquinhos, and Mendes. Verratti's in the midfield with Ruiz, Vitinha, and Soler. They're using a diamond midfield. Ekitike is up front with Mbappe. So we are going to line up like this. We're using our 4-2-3-1 formation. David De Gea starting in goal. At the back, we have the low Lindelof, Martinez, and Malacia. The two CDMs are Fred and Casemiro. On the right, we have Anthony. On the left, we have Sancho. Our number 10 is Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. Okay, so yeah, the game's underway. The game started abruptly just now. So PSG already trying to run forward with Mbappe. No, he checks it back. So yeah, we're attacking to the left. PSG are attacking to the right. Hopefully, like I said, we can remain calm and get the task done. Defensively, we've had a few shocking moments in the series. I just don't want this to be one of those episodes where our poor defensive display starts showing. Did mention we did have a tough time against Roma, so we already know that my players, they know how to deal with being pushed to their limit. But are they able to deal with the quality of PSG? That's the question. Rashford. This isn't the strongest side that I could envision PSG fielding. No Messi, no Neymar. There's Marquinhos. Mendes. Plays it forward. Vitinha to Soler. Vitinha. Mendes. Ekitike running ahead of Mbappe and his run's tracked. Fred's just bundled over and you've not even Mbappe on the ball. Ekitike, they open the score and that's just a cheat. That is a real cheat. What is this referee smoking? But Ekitike opens the scoring. I did not expect that player to score out of all the players on the field, and he's gone and done it. It's a poor start to the game. I can't really and truly, I can't just blame the referee. The defending was shocking in that moment there. We should have just played to the whistle. Our defenders fell asleep. They left David De Gea alone with this hot prospect of a striker, and he's actually done the trick. It's 1-0 to PSG. Fred into the low. Rashford slips a ball in for Anthony, cuts in on his left. I was going to try lay it off into Rashford. The pass is cut out. Danger still here for PSG. It's not gone. Ball goes into the box. Marquinhos flicks it on. Barely cleared. Tried to put it back into the centre. Overhit by Malacia. The low now across. Stones gets it away. Drops to Malacia. Fred. The low. Well done, Anthony. Rashford. Oh my goodness me. How's he not made that 1-1? It's a crazy save from Donnarumma. Crazy save from Donnarumma. The next Marcus Rashford from close range. Mendes. Mbappe. This is the counter-attacking pace that's probably got PSG so far in this competition. Mbappe. Mendes. What is going on here? Get this out. Well done. Well done. Keep going. Marquinhos. Chasing down Anthony, or attempting to. He's failed. Anthony plays into the center. Rashford again with a second opportunity, and this time around, he puts it away. Thank God for that. Marcus Rashford has given us a lifeline in this competition. We can finally pump the brakes a bit and move this ball around. I don't want to keep going back and forth. Rashford. Fred wins the ball. Sancho. Malacia. Bruno. 2-1. I did tell you guys, they are not the best side tactically. They have been picked apart already. Straight from kickoff. Well, not directly straight from kickoff, but it wasn't too far away from the equalizer. Not too long ago we equalized, and now we have taken the lead. Malacia gets himself an assist. Bruno Fernandes gets himself on the score sheet. It is. Smashes it home. PSG find themselves trailing 2-1, 3 goals in the first half, an entertaining final. Real back and forth as well. Both not just sitting back. But expect us to slow down now that we got the lead. I don't want to afford them any more opportunities from being just by being tactically naive, thinking that I can continue to play them at their own game. I don't mind pressing. I do like pressing high up the pitch. But I don't like doing it for 90 minutes. It just doesn't make sense. Handball ref. Thank you. Just giving it to them. Mbappe standing over this free kick. 40 minutes on the clock. Can Mbappe inspire an equalizer just before half time? I think he's going to take a shot. He does. He scores. The goal was so dirty that it didn't even want me to see the guy running off and celebrating. What a way to equalize in a cup final. I didn't even know Mbappe could take free kicks. Oh my goodness me. 4 goals in one half. Told you guys, our defense is a shambles. Okay, so the halftime whistle's gone. At halftime it's 2-2. Too much action for me, if I'm honest with you. I can't handle it. I can't keep up with the pace of Mbappe. I am struggling. I am human, I can admit. But I am the special one. We will find a way to win and bring this trophy back to Old Trafford. We need to be able to stop them quick passes from breaking us down. That's what it is. It's their pace and the movement on and off the ball. Fernandes. Below. Nice passing to Rashford. Stones is there to deny me the opportunity to tuck that away. Let's give it one last attack. Here's Anthony. Nice footwork to get through the crowd. Malacia. Fred. Sancho. Drills it in. Donnarumma gets a left hand to that cross. So annoying, this goalkeeper. So annoying. I switch the play. Delort takes that down nicely. Casemiro into Anthony. Plays on the inside. Fernandes. Sancho, oh my goodness me. Sancho's hit the outside of the post. How have you done that from close range? Oh my goodness me. Casemiro's making his way off. McTominay is gracing us with his energy. Hopefully we can overrun them now. As we were starting to do just now. We're starting to do that, overrun them. The quick passing's working for us. I'm running out of ideas. I'm trying to consult in Ericsson for ideas. We ain't getting any. Ekatike's off. Who are they bringing on? They're bringing on Neymar. Oh my goodness me. M. They have Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe on the pitch right now for the final, I think 20 minutes, final 18 minutes. Ball goes in, cleared out. It was looking dangerous. We just needed a head on that. Needed someone with experience in that 6-yard box. No one was there. Neymar. Living in my head rent-free, Mbappe. Neymar on the ball. Messi, oh my God, Messi's playing deep as well. It's going to be hard to try to take control of this midfield and stop any free balls from going through. Playmaking, abilities, second to none. Look at that. I had to clear the ball away from my penalty area. I won't say off the line, but it would have went over the line if Lindelof wasn't there. Only made one substitution this whole game. You can make a bunch of them in extra time if we get there. Save from David De Gea denies Mbappe. Oh my goodness me. It's been a tough game. It's been a really, really tough game. I shouldn't really be playing out from the back. Head this back to keeper, man. Head this back to keeper. Okay, so we made a few tactical changes at halftime. I've taken off Lindelof, brought on Varane. I've also moved Rashford to the left and subbed off Sancho for Martial. So yeah, we should have a bit more pace down that left-hand side with Rashford and a better movement up front with Martial. And obviously, Varane, he's got the stature. He still has a bit of recovery pace and experience at the back. So hopefully he can help us nullify any future attacks from PSG. Mbappe, shot from Sanchez. David De Gea is forced to make another save. Ball goes in. Please, Rashford, get that cleared. Well done, Anthony. Ref, man. Nah, I'm actually getting annoyed, ref. Ref, what is going on here? I have an opportunity to counter-attack, and these guys are falling on the floor. I call obstruction. They're doing it again. They're doing it. PSG are cheats. I feel like this is an absolute cheat now. The referee's not giving me my free kicks for collisions, but he's giving them free kicks just for little taps on the back. Messi again testing out my keeper. This is not fun anymore. Referee, do your job. Stop being biased. It's a myth against a side like PSG. And these flicks, they just think they're so fancy. We need to show them something. Here's Fernandes. Rashford, why have you just stopped? Like, what's going on with your motivation? Ball played over the top. What is going on with these players' motivation? No one's trying to bust a gut to make a run. No one's trying to bust a gut to run onto the passes that I'm playing. The most they can do is sit back and watch PSG tear them apart. Stones. Renato Sanchez gives the ball away. Yeah, this cannot ever happen again. I think this is when, I mean, not this is when, this is how villains are created. This cannot happen again. We are going to spend nicely in this market. We need a few sub-sideds. Because this cannot ever happen again. Never again. The way we're being played off the park is unreal. Get that away. Mbappe's just too strong. Just only two players busting a gut to go forward. And even then, they're too tired to even run. What is the honest point? What is the honest point, guys? It's been a terrible final for us. 1 minute added on. We're going to go to penalties. We're going to penalties. This is not how I wanted it to be done. This is going to be really scary for me. This is going to be really scary for me. It's a European final. Am I going to bottle it like Oli? Am I going to bottle it like Oli? That's the question. That is the question. Okay, so the first penalty is going to be taken by Neymar. Neymar Jr. does his run up. Takes a shot. David De Gea makes the save. Nice save from David De Gea. Anthony Martial to take the first penalty for United. I feel like I've overdone it. And it's saved by Donnarumma. It remains 0-0. Mbappe steps up for the next one, puts it into the top left corner. Bruno Fernandes, come on. Puts it in, 1-1, fantastic. Messi, up against David De Gea, smashes it top left. Marcus Rashford. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Marcus Rashford has bottled it. Sarabia puts it in. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. Donnarumma up against Fred. This is going to be agonizing. Can't believe this is happening. Don't like this year's penalties. What is going on? I just did it on green. Oh my days. We have lost. We have lost. We have lost. I did it on green. I swear to you. I swear to you. Rashford and Fred. I did it on time on green. It just randomly glitched to red. What is going on? PSG have beaten us. Look at this penalty. Wow, what a... I can't believe that, guys. Shocking performance throughout the final. Throughout the final, we did not look comfortable on the ball. We didn't look like we wanted to challenge. We didn't look like we wanted the trophy. But definitely was a shell of ourselves. This is definitely a wake-up call for us. Like I said, in extra time, the summer window, we need to sort something out because we're going into Champions League. We can't perform like that. Not again. They are on the podium. Another heartbreak in a Europa League final for Manchester United on penalties. Had it under Oli, now they've got it under Ramel HD. And this is going to be PSG's first European title since the massive takeover. Marquinhos lifts it up. PSG, they finally got a European trophy, not the one that they hoped for, but this is just the start for them. They've worked really hard to get to this position. They played really well in the final as well, played us off the park. It just wasn't meant to be, just wasn't meant to be. So already done the good sportsman-like thing and watched them celebrate. I don't think we can watch them anymore. Let's head off into the menu and cap off the season. We'll be back. Trust me, we'll be back. I am still the special one. So we already recapped the Premier League, so we don't need to go over that. But Sheffield United, they end up winning the FA Cup. It's actually a really big shock. I wish I kind of monitored it while it was ongoing, and I didn't really just see it just now. But yeah, ever since we got knocked out of the FA Cup, I stopped paying attention to it. But as you can see, the cup final had two unlikely finalists, Sheffield United and Coventry. Sheffield United ended up winning 4-2. So yeah, we're going to be playing them in the Community Shield. As you already know, we won the Carabao Cup 3-0 against Tottenham Hotspur, the one cup final that we actually was victorious in. So when it comes to the Super Cup, Brentford, they ended up beating Real Madrid 2-1. In the Champions League, oh no, oil money has taken over my save. Manchester City have won 3-0, so PSG and Man City, they'll be facing off in next season's Super Cup encounter. But that is really terrible. Pep Guardiola and Manchester City have finally got themselves a Champions League trophy. As you already know, PSG, they beat us 3-1 on penalties. Yeah. We don't need to talk about this anymore. But hats off to PSG again. Like I said, they're going to be playing against Manchester City in the Super Cup next season. In the ECL, Fiorentina, they got a 2-1 victory over Villarreal. Looks like Villarreal are definitely missing Unai Emery because he definitely knows how to set that side up. And they've just fallen short by 1 goal. Okay, so now it's time for the other leagues. We're going to start off with the Championship. So Watford, they're coming back up with Middlesbrough. And we obviously don't get to see who's going to get promoted from the playoffs until we actually go into the next season. So PSG, they actually demolished the league. The gap between them and the team that's second, which is Monaco, is 21 points. They managed to get 101 points, just like us. So Bayern Munich, they finished first with 68 points on the table, managing to get the Bundesliga over the line. Okay, so Inter Milan, they've claimed the Scudetto back from AC Milan. They won the league just by 1 point. Juventus with 84 points, Inter with 85. Really close title race. So in the Eredivisie, Ajax, they're going out bad. They're looking quite sad right now. Man United, we've taken majority of the star players, and now look what it's done to them. They finished third with 67 points, but we shouldn't be talking about them. We should talk about the league champions, and that's PSV. They won the league with 78 points on the table. Hats off to them. So yeah, Sporting Lisbon, they end up winning the Liga Portugal. Again, another successful campaign without Bruno Fernandes. So over in the Scottish Prem, Celtic again, they're on top. Rangers playing second fiddle in the Scottish Premiership. And yeah, Celtic look like they're about to reclaim their throne and sit on top of it for a while. So Real Madrid, close call. The final day obviously was probably dramatic. Athletic Bilbao, they did really well to push Real Madrid to their limits. However, they're just 23 goals behind them. Not even just, that is quite a lot of goals if I'm honest with you, and they conceded quite a lot themselves. But yeah, Real Madrid, they won the league on goal difference. Barcelona, they still qualified for Champions League as well as Atletico Madrid. Barcelona finishing third, Atletico Madrid finishing fourth. But hats off to Bilbao again. Even though you guys have fallen short and conceded a lot of goals, I know it took a lot out of them to get to that point. Okay, so Marcus Rashford, he bagged himself 41 goals, 17 assists. That's 58 goal contributions in 57 appearances, which is really impressive. However, despite that, his average rating is only 7.18. And yeah, if you compare that to Anthony's whopping 7.45, I mean, yeah, it just goes to show just scoring all the goals and getting all the assists, basically stat padding isn't enough to be considered one of the best players in the campaign. But yeah, with Anthony, 19 goals, 24 assists in 48 appearances. That is a really good stat there. I would say that is 43 goal contributions in about 48 appearances, which is really good. Average rating, like I already said, of 7.45, which is really good as well. Anthony Martial, 19 goals, 6 assists in 37 appearances. Good campaign, good campaign. Sancho, again, another player, 29 goal contributions in 49 appearances. Decent campaign as well, above 7 average rating, which is something I like to see. Bruno Fernandes just below 7 on his average rating, but he contributed to 27 goals. And yeah, he got 10 goals himself, 17 assists in 44 appearances. Elanga done well himself, 10 goals, 7 assists, 17 goal contributions and 38 appearances. The list can go on. If you guys want to take a look at the rest, I'll say pause the video. Yeah, that's it. So the most appearances this season, obviously Marcus Rashford, we did have a little injury issue with the striking role, so he literally had to play every game in January, or most games in January. So yeah, he got 57 appearances. Underneath him, Sancho with 49, De Gea's got 48, Anthony's got 48, Malas's got 46. So that's the top 6 players that featured this season. Fred, look at that. That's how much I use Fred. I'm telling you, I wasn't capping. Fred, I actually enjoyed using him this year. And I just hope that his stats don't start declining straight away once we get into the next season. But yeah, this is what you guys are here for. What is my verdict? What is my verdict on the player of the year? So I feel like average ratings, they speak louder than stat padding. If we're going to do this correctly, everyone complains about in real life, like these things aren't judged correctly. We are going to judge this correctly. And I feel like Anthony, week in, week out, episode in, episode out, whatever the phrase is to describe what we're doing now, this guy, he's been outstanding. Spectacular goals, amazing runs, taking on defenders, linking up play, tracking back, helping out defensively. Look at this, he's very unselfish as well. 24 assists, 19 goals, average rating of 7.45. It's gonna be a robbery if we give it to Rashford, because Anthony, despite Rashford's stat padding, he didn't do it consistently throughout the season, whereas Anthony, he did. So yeah, our player of the year is Anthony. So breakout star is yeah, it's a foregone conclusion. Anthony Elanga, the guy played really well. Got an average rating of 6.87. I used him a lot more than I was expecting to. And I actually enjoyed using him. I had a lot of moments where I had to decide whether I was going to pick him or Jadon Sancho, which is actually good for the 21-year-old Swedish winger, because yeah, you just don't expect Elanga to be pushing Sancho out of the starting 11 from time to time. You expect him to just feature off the bench here and there. But he's actually put in a good shift this season, and I hope that he continues that for the next campaign. So honourable mentions, I feel like David De Gea, he definitely could have been well within a shout for player of the season, because without him, we would have probably finished in top 4, but not like win the league. We probably still would have won the Carabao Cup. And even in the Europa League final, this guy was getting peppered and he was stopping shots after shots after shots. He even saved the penalty. He tried his hardest. But it just wasn't enough for the team. But yeah, he can still pat himself on the back for this season. And for me, again, another foregone conclusion. I feel like the most shocking player this season was Fred. 46 appearances, 2 goals, 10 assists, 12 goal contributions. But that wasn't even his role majority of the season. It was mainly a box-to-box, hybrid CDM, and a deep line playmaker from time to time. And he actually created a lot of goal-scoring opportunities. Even if he didn't bag the assist, sometimes his through ball is what sparked either a counter-attack or us breaking down the opposition. So another player that can give himself a pat on the back, and he definitely has a secure spot in our first team next season. But yeah, in terms of our targets next season, I feel like a lot of these positions are still up in the air. We are going to go in for LaCroix. We are going to go for Moukoko. And yeah, I think Jose Sa and Costa, those 2 guys are just definitely there. They're definitely in the back of my mind. We're still getting Dean Henderson coming back from his loan. You guys have voted for Dean Henderson to be out. And one of these 2 keepers will have to come join us to try help us out in the next campaign. Yeah, I feel like this World Cup has put me onto him. I'm late to his hype train. But yeah, he's definitely someone that I could potentially see myself signing in the summer if we do need to bring in a central midfielder. Season 1 is over. I'd like to thank you guys. You guys hounded me during the Everton series to start the Manchester United series. And I was quite reluctant. I was going to be patient and wait. But you guys have shown me that whatever you guys request for, you guys are going to go into support. And yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for actually basically standing on your end of the bargain. You guys asked for it, and you guys have showed up, liked, commented. I know some of you guys are shared because you guys are wonderful people, and a lot of new subs have flocked to the channel as well. So yeah, I definitely want to get back into recording. I probably will take a tiny break, but at the back of my mind, I just want revenge on PSG. I can't let this slide. But I have to, man. It's only right, because if I take a break and come back rejuvenated, you guys are definitely going to get the content that the level of the content that you expect from me. Good things come to an end sometimes. Sometimes we have to bring it back. It's the end of season 1. If you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and also hit the notification bell just so you're notified when I'm going live, premiering a video, or if I've uploaded one. Continue to share. Because there's going to be another season to come. If you guys are waiting for season 2, you can hold your breath, because I'm telling you, I will be back. I'm definitely going to be back, because I'm definitely raring to go for another campaign, and I'm looking forward to making some changes in the personnel in the squad, signing people, having a new set of players for pre-season, unlocking more gems. Definitely looking forward to it. I think that's it. I've done enough waffling. I've done enough waffling. Take care for now. Hope to see you guys for season 2. Peace.